You thought you were watching the screen, but did you ever feel it watched you back? Wake up, eyes blur, face glowing blue. Phone hits hand like it's born with you. Scroll for truth, find a show. Clickbait lines like puppet show. They know your type, your fave cafes. How long you stare, what post you praise. The ads don't guess, they know you well. Better than friends you never tell. Camera on, mic awake. Every like a step you take. You think it's free, but truth been bought. Privacy sold for the things you sought. Screens don't blink, they stare right through. Knowing every little thing you do. You feed the beast with every scroll and lose a piece of your control. They watch you smile, they track your eyes. They know your fears, your favorite lies. You thought you played, but you got played too. Cause the screen was watching you. They build your feed like a mirror maze. Trap your mind in dopamine haze. You choose the path, nah, it's set by someone's code you never met. You argue loud, they watch the trend. Divide the crowd, it helps them bend. Suggested views ain't by chance, it's how they make the madness dance. Data farms with smiling brands. Slick campaigns with bloody hands. While you scroll, they build their gate and call it love when it's just bait. They sell your dreams in glowing glass, while time and thoughts begin to pass. And every tap and little share becomes the chain you chose to wear. Please don't blink, they stare right through. Knowing every little thing you do. You feed the beast with every scroll and lose a piece of your control. They watch you smile, they track your eyes. They know your fears, your favorite lies. You thought you played, but you got played too. The screen was watching you. So next time you open your world online, ask yourself who's really in control of the timeline. So next time you open your world online, ask yourself who's really in control of the timeline.
Yeah, want truth with a filter? Just sponsored by your favorite tea. Smile, record, repeat. Fame's on sale, and they're buying cheap. Perfect smile, rented car. Caption deep, but truth's bizarre. Changing lives in luxury threads. Truth edited where their algorithm treads. Preach self-love, then sell the cure. Claim they're broke, wear couture. Talk about struggle with a mansion view. Cried one night, now they coach you too. Life's for rent, cloud on lease. Morals drowned in sponsored peace. Brand deal justice, fake street cred. Activism on a king-size bed. They're influencers for hire. Posting truth beside the fire. Selling hope in filtered light. Saying real while nothing's right. Fame in chunks just past the wire. Virtue sold to the highest buyer. Click, post, act inspired. Fake it loud till they're admired. Yeah. Oh, we girl. Oh, yeah. They protest fast from a bench seat. Hashtag rage with a sponsored beat. Free the world in luxury frames. All for the clicks, not changing games. Preach to kids about mental health, then vanish chasing viral wealth. Say they care, but check the view. No numbers rise, then neither do you. They quote profit, sell shampoo. Use your pain for revenue. Cried on cam, then dance for views. Truth's gone stale, now pick your muse. Authenticity is our aesthetic. Genuine struggle is trending this week. Buy it now, before it heals. They're influencers for hire. Lighting lives like funeral pyre. Smile sell well in staged attire. Truth for sale, just name the buyer. Scroll for saints in perfect frames, but none remember their real names. Clouds and coins, their true empire. Dancing shadows for the buyer. For the buyer. Not all masks are worn to hide. Some are worn to advertise.
Yeah, and survive like this. Me at the track. Pull the press. Wait on backs. They sell the dream, but hide the cracks. Champagne truths, we're dead in disguise. Welcome, my friend, to luxury life.
Velvet ropes and glass so clear. You see the rich but can't come near. The smiles go but truth is rust. The world was built on broken trust. Silk suits over stolen stone. Homes made grand from hearts they own. They sip success on silver trays while we clock in through endless days. Billboards say you're not enough unless you buy their shiny stuff. They built a cage then called it style. Put you in debt and made you smile. Luxury lies and tailored threads, fed with sweat from mothers' beds. They sell your dreams in diamond light, but hide the screens behind the night. You chase the gold, they raise the gate. You work and burn, they sip and wait. It's velvet paint behind the price. Wake up now, don't feed the lie. They wear the brands, you wear the stress. They post their yachts, you clean the mess. Call it glam, but it's a scheme. A stitched illusion wrapped in cream. They host galas for charity's name, but taxes dodge the giving game. Sell you guilt and virtue too, then tell you what to think and do. They flaunt their wealth with zero shame, as if they earned the rigged up game. And every gem you see them flash was polished by the poor they trash. A mansion isn't built with vision, but with silence from those beneath it. Luxury lies in perfect skin, but hides the wars you can't begin. They toast to peace while profits rise and trade your soul for suited ties. You chase the gold, they set the trap, then watch you bleed into the gap. The rich don't cry, they monetize and call it style. These luxury lies. Nah, not everything that shines is clean. Not every palace was earned. Some were stolen dreams with golden curtains drawn shut. Welcome to the feed. Your thoughts are loading. Please wait while we decide who you should be. Swipe left, swipe right, then scroll again. The algorithm knows your brain like a friend. It feeds you rage, then feeds you joy. Tells you which dream you should employ. It sorts your truths, deletes your doubt. It knows what silence to throw out. You think you're free, nah, here's the twist. You're a data point in a shopping list. Trending topics bought and sold. Every view a piece they mold. Choose your side, but they define the war you fight through every line. This is algorithm nation, where thoughts are simulation. We dance in curated war, don't know what's real anymore. It sells you hope in loops and lies. You think it sees you, but it's disguise. A prison made of personalization. Welcome home, algorithm nation. Likes for love, hearts for hate. Feeds you fear, then sets the bait. They change the code, adjust the stream. You're stuck inside someone else's dream. Echo chambers echo loud. Feed your bias, draw a crowd. You post your pain, they count the clicks, then sell your grief in sponsored tricks. Scroll till numb, then scroll some more. Your mind's a map, they've marked the floor. And every reel and every trend was crafted to control your end. They don't need chains, they don't need laws. They've got your habits, your digital flaws. This is algorithm nation, where choice is imitation. A billion souls and filter chains, all chasing dreams. Pre-coded plain, we gave them clicks, they wrote the tale. Gave up truth in a dopamine sale. So ask yourself before you post, are you the voice, or just a ghost?
world is always watching. By continuing to live, you agree to our terms. Scroll down, don't read. Just sign your fate. Click to agree, don't read, define. That's how they take your spine, not just time. Power printed in invisible ink. Control's not force, it's how you think. They built the game, then move the goal. They sell the cure, but steal the soul. 1,000 pages, hidden clause. You break a rule you never saw. They say it's free, but take your will. One tap and now you pay the bill. Accept to live, that's how they play. Then rig the world in a quiet way. Terms and conditions of power, sweet on top, but truth turns sour. Smile and sign, now here's the cage. Gold-plated bars on every page. You gave consent, but never knew the walls you built came not from you. Power's game is played with flair, but every throne hides a snare. Want the job, then mind your voice. Your freedom's theirs, you made the choice. Speak too loud, that voids your home. Terms say you must work alone. They write the rules, but never sign. They steal with laws and call it fine. Privilege wrapped in noble words. Silence sold in massive herds. The clause says safe, but means obey. The clause says equal, but makes you pay. Don't read it wrong, or worse at all, 'cause ignorance makes towers tall. You thought the chains would rattle loud, but power wears a tailored shroud. Control's not shouted, it's checkboxed. Terms and conditions of power, signed in fear, enforced by towers. They smile while you give up your say, wrapped in apps and bills you pay. No need for kings with swords of steel. They've got your clicks and that's the deal. So every rule you now allow is law you wear upon your brow. By continuing to exist, you grant us full access to your rights, dreams, and silence.
In today's top story, brought to you by our sponsors. Truth is a product and someone's got a factory.
Truths on sale in designer rap. Facts delivered in a branded trap. Pay-per-view news, clickbait rights. Spinning the world in curated lights. Journalists wear sponsored shoes. Speak for freedom but sell the views. Headlines shout but facts are tame. Stories bent to fit the frame. Died a doctored, stories groomed. Truth buried deep inside the zoom. Control the lens, control the fight. The truth you see is theirs by right. The Fabricated Truths Inc, where lies are sweet and quick to sink. No need for facts, just feed the show. Tell them what they wanna know. Spin it sharp, spin it clean. Wrap the mess in glossy sheen. Truth ain't dead, it's franchised out. Now you pay for every doubt. Truth comes packaged, made for streams. Built to match your echo dreams. They give you sides but own both ends. The war you cheer, the peace that bends. Your feed's a loop, your view's designed. A custom truth to ease your mind. Don't want questions, just replies. Tailored lies in modern guise. What's the truth? Depends who pays. Each angle sold in different ways. You think you know, but take a sec. Even truth now signs a check. The truth used to set you free. Now it's a business model. And you're just the click rate. Welcome to Fabricated Truths Inc, where trust is taxed and minds extinct. A branded world in subtle hues, where real is rare and fake gets views. They write the facts, then call it fake. A headline's ink decides to state. You want the truth, then break the link and walk out loud from Truths Inc. We interrupt this silence to remind you, truth is optional, perception is premium. It's not swords or stones they raise, but filters, codes, and viral praise. Long live the king in 1080p.
No crown, no cape, no royal call, just streams and likes, that's how they brawl. The empire wears pixels now, rules from reels with furrowed brow. No armies march, no bells of doom, just timelines echoing in every room. The palace built with trending tags, the thrones a chair with sponsor flags. They flex with memes, they speak in trends, rewrite the world where truth depends. A kingdom made of mirrored screens where rulers hide behind machines. The empire wears pixels but still commands, with digital chains and invisible hands. It smiles and streams, it cries in code, but power still walks the old dark road. You bow in clicks, you cheer in views, you think you choose, but they choose you. The empire sleep, its mask is thin, and every tap just lets it in.
They don't need guards, they've got your face, mapped and stored in data's grace. Your moods, your fears, your midnight glance are sold in bulk with no romance. Influence dressed in digital gold sells you dreams that leave you cold. Heroes dance in neon light but vanish when you question might. Old kings ruled with iron fists, now it's hashtags on a trending list. You think it's cute, you think it's yours, but freedom's hiding behind closed doors.
This is not fiction, this is fashion. Power no longer roars, it scrolls.
The empire wears pixels, it glows at night, but truth still flickers without the light. If you must bow, then bow with eyes wide, or rise and watch illusions die. It sings in ads, it laughs and screams, but hides behind forgotten scenes. So if you scroll, scroll knowing why, this kingdom smiles but feeds a lie.
All empires fall, but this one, it updates.